some of the UK's most challenging children, aged 5 and under.
Hello, how are you? Just a teach class.
A team of experts and specialist teachers will be working with the parents to try and change the lives of these unruly kids. It's the start of a new week. The naughty nursery is open, ready for some new arrivals. Daisy,
Come on, don't be silly.
Frankie, and Tegan.
Tegan, come here. Tegan, get it up. Tegan, get it now.
But it seems Teacher Jules, along with assistants Lucy and Derry, may be in for a rather long wait for their pupils.
Tegan, this ain't fun, now come on. It's looking like it's going to be a bad day with Tegan.
Susie, no, please don't do that. No, please don't do that. Susie, no.
Eventually, this week's intakes start to arrive,
Hi, Frankie.
where they join the nursery's other pupils, all here because of their difficult behaviour. Keeping a watchful eye over them all is child psychologist Laverne Antrobus.
We're here on hand working with parents so that we can really shape children's behaviour so that they can do much better in school and for their learning.
And clinical psychologist Jess Elmo.
I think this is a great space for the children to come, but it will be a challenge for the children. It's a new situation for them.
Both will guide the children and their families through this important journey before they start school. But outside, 4-year-old Tegan is continuing to run circles around Mum Shannon.
Tegan, get in now. Come on. Tegan. It's not funny. Go to your bedroom.
Tegan, single Mum Shannon and baby Malachi live in Loughborough.
Tegan is like a tornado, like a Tasmanian devil. She will destroy anything that's in her way.
Calm down. Tegan, do not throw. These are not your toys. These are Malachi's toys.
If she don't get something she wants, that's one of her main triggers.
Removing Tegan's comfort blanket sparks meltdown, but that doesn't stop her eventually getting her own way.
If she wants something and you don't do it right then and there,
No.
she will kick off.
You can only have Nanu and Nunu at night time. You can't have that when you go to school, baby.
Mum knows that she has to wean Tegan off her comforters before she starts primary school.
She will throw absolutely anything she can get her hands on at you.
Catch it in. Tegan.
She's very much a bit like she's possessed sometimes. Nobody can stop it. It's when she wants to stop it. She's exhausted. She'll just keep pushing you and pushing you and pushing you. She can't have a Nanu and Nunu when she goes to school.
After a tricky start to the morning, Tegan finally makes it to the naughty nursery.
Morning, Mel. Hi, Tegan. How are you this morning?
Is it really important to you to keep that blanket? Would you like to hold it when you take your coat off? Okay, you hold it tight. That's great.
Tegan has been brought to the nursery because of her tantrums at home, particularly when her comforters are removed, to prepare her for them not being allowed at primary school. Tegan also finds it hard to integrate with other children at her nursery in Loughborough, often playing alone. And since arriving, she has immediately separated herself from group play, withdrawing from others and focusing on her comforters to make her feel safe in this new environment.
But it'd be really good to get back to Susan, taken away,
Yeah.
because it will give her the ability to really engage, be a bit more chatty.
Right, shall I go and find somewhere really safe for that?
Jules has negotiated taking the soother from Tegan, put it in a safe place.
Let's stick it on here so it doesn't fall down, right? So I'm going to put some of that on it. Beautiful. Stick it there. Happy with that?
Jules has removed Tegan's soother to allow her to start talking and integrating with the other children. It's vital these barriers are removed to give her the best start at primary school.
Where's Tegan gone now? She's not quite joining everybody else, is she? She looks a bit sort of out of it. Not sure. I think you're right. It's like she needs a bit of space to settle. She's got her comfort blanket as well, hasn't she? She's given up her soother, but not quite her blanket.
And maybe she needs that in this new place.
Tegan is making herself very isolated and quite separate from the other children. In situations like this, where children can feel a little bit anxious, one can see why a comforter might give them the support they need. What I need to do now is find out from Mum Shannon what she's like at home.
She's quite loud and in your face at home. Don't shout at him. But then nursery, she's held back a lot in how she is.
So she's got a different confidence at home.
Yes, definitely, I'd say. Nursery and home life are two different sides of Tegan.
Two different Tegans.
Yes, yeah. It's like she has two different personalities and she can swap and change into it.
Okay, well, I'm going to obviously keep observing her over the next few days. Hopefully you and I and Tegan will do some work together so we can sort of discover a slightly different path.
Okay.
So we'll just keep working. Taking away this soother, this comforter, is the only way to really help Tegan connect up with the other children and stopping her having this sort of barrier around her so that she really can be with everybody else in the nursery.
Back in the classroom, Jules is trying to integrate a withdrawn Tegan.
What? I love these. Do you like the way they feel?
Okay.
I wonder if
This
it's
we can get
No.
Nobody's here. Is it 1 o'clock already?
I'd like to sound feeling.
All right, let's see if we can get you. Let's do it on this computer.
I think it is hard for child professionals to
Oh,
understand.
shoot, there's always so many things to do in a day.
By engaging her on a one-to-one basis,
Oh,
Jules
already
has
here,
given
right in
Tegan
the
the
video.
confidence without having to hide behind her computers
log
to join group play with another new pupil, Frankie.
I change ID.
4-year-old Frankie has been brought to the nursery because his mum desperately needs help with his hyperactivity.
Oh, you'll choke.
Frankie lives with Mum Natalie and baby brother Oscar in Stockton-on-Tees.
Frankie seems to, he just doesn't sit still.
It's month, day, and 2 digits,
They run around, jumping up and down.
like 05.
Sometimes he hits himself, which is a worry. He's just a bit,
You know the age you need already.
stop it. He has no fear whatsoever.
Where's the social?
Frankie! Frankie!
And I remember out and about and just running cowboy.
We're back in the car park.
He'll run down the corner where I can't see him. He hides as well sometimes and I can't find him.
Okay.
No, not again. Frankie!
If you ain't wearing bras,
How many
then you're gonna wanna
commercials?
listen to that. 10 years ago, I gave up my regular bras and I started wearing sports bras as my regular.
And at the nursery, Frankie continues
These are
to
bad
run riot,
kids.
demonstrating to all his hyperactive behaviour.
Quite excited and maybe he doesn't quite know how to hold the limit of it. Judge it. He must have had to kind of bring himself back down again.
So clinical psychologist Jess wants to get a better understanding of Frankie's
do?
hyperactive
Where at?
behaviour from Mum Natalie.
You're in this
I
one.
thought now is just a chance for me to kind of get
You
to
can
know a
tell
bit
how
about you and
up to date
Frankie
I
and
am.
hear about some of the concerns that you've got.
His behaviour is just really hard to control.
So you
He
actually
just
came
won't
from
listen, he
class,
just
not
won't
from registry.
settle, he's just so hyperactive.
I was just wondering, did you have anything in
I
mind
know, and I
that
literally
would
just
help?
walked away.
I really like
People always
him
catch you.
the general understanding of him. If I knew what was going on with him, I'd be able to focus a bit more on what I'm doing because I worry that I'm doing the wrong thing for him.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh, you do need practice 3, okay. So we could do
Frankie,
search.
your mum was saying that you like drawing.
And for fall,
Wondering if you might be able to give us a picture.
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna draw Oscar.
So
And
that is your option.
I think do the drawing on the paper, not on the table.
Have you ever registered yourself too? It looks like that. The same way.
no, Frankie.
It's really difficult to control.
Frankie. Who's gonna clean this
Okay, I
up?
wonder how many do you think? How many credit hours should I take?
To be on time with 120, 15 every semester until you graduate. And if there's a semester you take less than 15, you might want to take more than 15
Yeah.
this semester.
Okay.
If you want to
What we
graduate
noticed about
early, I
Frankie
would
is that
take
he
8.
can be quite hyperactive. And his
If you
behaviour
want to graduate late, just take 12.
Really to help Mum Natalie,
I'm
this
so
technique should really help Frankie focus.
Ooh, you're 1
Over
over.
at the nursery, finding Frankie's
Wait,
hyper
14?
off switch
So you're 100.
and involving Tegan without her comforters. The nursery experts have got their hands full.
Is that right?
Yeah, you might want to take 17. Didn't they say they didn't qualify you as a junior because you were?
No, I was one behind because like I had a term 8.
This is Britain's naughtiest nursery,
That's annoying
run by child psychologist Laverne Antrobus and her team of
But-
experts.
though. Are you in 15
In my
right now?
experience, early intervention is crucial. And I'm going to take this ball. So opening the nursery is an ideal
You'll be a
opportunity
senior?
for working with parents who are really struggling to find different solutions to their child's behaviour.
So you'll have exactly 90. So the key is, for
Today,
real,
they
you
are
want to make
armed
sure
with
you got
creative
all
tasks,
your stuff.
team
done
building
on
exercises
checksheets,
and games up their
all that
sleeves
stuff.
to try and understand why these children's behaviour
Oh, my okay,
is so changing. This week, the nurseries welcomed uncontrollable
You have to
Frankie.
take everything on both sides to graduate on that. Taking it all.
Coming with?
Another new arrival to catch the attention of Laverne is 3-year-old Daisy, who's been brought to the nursery because of her constant sloppy meltdown.
It said, heads up, we detected a copyrighted blah, blah, blah. Who is this? Oh, Our Life, Nursery for Troubled Toddlers. Did you guys like the teacher yesterday? Dude, I forget if you go through in the class. Cultural competency with Nikita. There is a visiting teacher.
Oh, I love you.
Everybody loved him. But he applied August 6th when they still had the director position up. So he wants to come in as director.
When do you take your field practice?
I take math.
Senior year, either fall or
Would you think is better?
I take mine this coming semester. So
but you also graduate in the fall, right? Or no?
I'll be done by the fall, but I won't be able to walk to the spring.
Right. So it's totally up to you. Some people do it first, some people do it second.
Maybe the first might be better.
It could be.
Oh, okay. Okay, so for that, what is that?
Really for your leaving your
I could do it with Miss, I mean, Dr. Moore. That's it.
You could. That is one of the options.
Okay, so what I do on here?
You just register for it. One of them, they make it hard to register for. Because also, you might not be able to take it at the same time as general practice. You might have to take 3 if she offers it in the summer. We could try.
And I appreciate
That's the last one. That's it, right? 12 hours? It might not let you because of 3, yeah.
I tried.
That's
Wow.
all I listen.
No, I get it though, 'cause it
You
is-
can
Okay, but-
ask Nikita, and she can force Ed. If you're on campus with Dr. Hunt, you take your lunch break, go to her class, and you should be good.
Okay. Yeah, because then that would be all I take. Well, how much is this worth?
Well,
It's
this
only
is
3.
12, and the class that goes with it is 3.
Okay.
And then that would be 3. So you'll have 18 hours if you do all that.
Yeah, see, I should just do that.
But you gotta ask her. I don't know if she'll let you do. Yep.
have a question. So I have to practice right next semester. I don't know what I thought I was gonna see when I seen how long it was gonna be. But I
12
didn't know
hours.
It was gonna be that long.
It's 400 hours total. 40 hours a week for 10 weeks or 30 hours a week for 15 weeks.
That job is a damn fast.
Every day. It's like a job. You are a social worker, whether you like it or not.
That's crazy.
It's insanity.
I got a question too, though.
Yes.
Why you ain't telling me it was hard picking class for your senior semester?
It's always hard.
That
It's
was stressful.
because all you have left is what you have
All
left.
I have is practice.
You're all seniors then. You are too?
I'm a senior as of today. Like, I got my 92 credits. But
She's about to lead her group. Be 2/3 done with this class. Shoot.
Man.
She is.
Uh,
So you can go. Did Nikita leave? You just have to watch P. Myra's group on YouTube if you miss. She said, "Okay, sure, I'll watch it on YouTube. No big. What's going on?
Man,
All of
last
it?
time we talked, I got to the crib, I broke down. I broke completely down. My grandfather
You
was
went
down
home?
like 2 days ago.
Really?
It's been so terrible. Like, very, very bad. But her telling me I'm really on track to graduate is
Well, yeah.
makes me smile.
Did she help us get approved for Medicare or Medicaid?
No, I haven't done it yet, not yet.
She can do it. As then you guys get free counselors if you do that paperwork. You ever done the paperwork? But your parents can't claim you as a dependent. That's the catch.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. My
If you're independent, you can do it.
I'm definitely independent. Like all student loans are under my name. Everything is underneath.
Yes.
So like,
My mom not even on my
that's what I
bachelor.
was still practicing, but like, once I seen 9 to 5, I'm curious what I'm gonna be doing.
Well, you would pick. Do you want to work for like juvenile courts? Do you want to work for Xenia probation? Do you want to go work over at Dr. Hunt's office and do counseling? Do you want to work
I think I wanna do that.
at a domestic violence shelter?
I wanna do counseling myself. I think I wanna do that.
I feel like a lot of students do her for the practicum.
And she's so cool out there.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't have to be there.
So those are all your options.
We need breaks.
I don't try.
yeah, cause I think time you already.
It's crazy. I had to do 3 300-hour practicums to get an MSW.
9 to 5 is.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm the one who bought all this. Aaron came in like, all your shit's expired. I'm like, I eat expired food all the time. He's like, that's nasty. I said, sorry, dude. I eat expired food every day. 9 to 5.
Monday to Thursday is crazy. Then on Friday, I think that's the most time I have some type of time.
Is that 32? Right. Field is 16 weeks, right? 32 hours times 16 equals, 512. You've got to have lunch breaks in there. Because you only need 400 hours. That would be 512. I know. Well, yeah, you are legit a social worker.
So you get paid for your food?
Maybe if you do the one that's with Child Protective Services, you could get mileage, or they have a sign-on bonus when you graduate. They give you $5,000 to work for them, and then you got to work 12 months. And if you hate it, you can leave after 12 months.
So
Child Protective Services.
For sure.
You're like, I'm working for, but you got to take her classes too, right? Karen Johnson Jordan. Did you meet her already? We already signed her. So she's got part 1 and part 2. She said you can't? Ah. Is she in there? She just, so there's like 25 different practicums you can choose from or more. I did my first one with homeless men. I did my second one with kids. It was called therapeutic child support. So it's totally what you choose. And see if you want. Do I have to pull up your PowerPoint?
I just emailed you my clue.
Oh, you're Kahoot. How? And it was to Central State. Watch them have logged me out already. Is it hot in here? Every day.
I came here, no, remember you want to show us how you use cars? Remember last
Cars?
time?
Oh, you're right. Yes, we did. I do have those still. Absolutely. For nonviolent communication. Okay. Okay. That is very key in social work, but it pisses a lot of people off too.
I mean, that's what I've been saying. Like, even before they said they was gonna start saying social worker with police officers, I've been saying that, bro. A lot of you like, dude, they ain't gonna make it worse.
It'll just piss somebody off.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because now you got these nosy ass neighbors everywhere.
Right. Can you log in on there and see if you find it or no?
Try to refresh your email.
I got nothing. When did you send it?
I just sent it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I have 3 devices with email, including. See, on this one, this is how you refresh your email. You go like this. Check mail, check mail, check mail. So it's Kahoot. Or you can just plug your computer if you want. Are you a C drive?
Yeah.
Because if you're a C drive, then you just shut this off and then plug yours in. Oh, you're the same computer. Is that the same computer? Dang, see, look at that. C drive.
Okay, nobody be in my business.
Right? You're about to get hacked.
Okay.
Oh man, too much to do today. So Nikita's not in there. Did I really just spill all that coffee on this? Ew.
I'm trying to figure out, as an RA, is that smart to try to get out the way? Because then my duty's going to be after 5 o'clock.
She might be able to answer you. Want me to go unlock the door and see if she's in there? Are you setting up for a minute? She'll be like, why'd you bust it on me?
Because,
It'll be like a roommate dorming. Why did you? Key.
Okay, this is not what we doing yet, y'all. Huh? And we are, period. Like, what's up, y'all on the YouTube? What's
Telling me I just gave you a huge boost. My time, bro. I still got like a half a bullet too. Oh my gosh.
Like, you're saying it's all on YouTube live.
Y'all, I think from that on, at the beginning, and then I'm gonna do like a song. I listen to.
What's up, YouTube live?
Ain't nobody watching.
It's okay.
Somebody in there.
Y'all dead wrong. Y'all about to come support my girl Key. Y'all
And
dead
did
wrong.
you see my
Dead
email?
wrong. Yeah, I see the email.
I sent
She
you an
emailed everybody like, whoa.
They're crazy.
Y'all
Who's
dead
111?
wrong. It's cool. It's all good.
And I am.
Still gonna get an A.
Hey.
Still gonna get an
And I am.
So you missed it. Oh, you know candy?
I don't know the rest. Like, he needs to hurry up and come back. Oh, y'all, I don't even have the condom.
That was so crazy.
I'm supposed to bring the condom. I don't know. Are you going to use it for real? It's like a talking piece. You don't want to do it. Exactly. This is exactly why I'm doing this, because people are too afraid to talk about their sexual health.
Nah, I'm not talking about my sexual health.
But you can't even hold a condom for 2 seconds. Hey, you gotta hold this condom. If you want to say anything, you have to hold it. It's not.
Let me get up off you.
You should have condoms.
Always smell like
Hey,
It's a
me
magnum
personally,
too?
if I gotta use a condom, I'm not fucking. Bro.
Oh my
They're
god.
trying to make it
I already
illegal
told you
But
that.
that's
to
not.
take it off in the middle in California.
What are you talking
I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
Oh
Have
my
you
god.
heard that?
No.
I'm serious. I think it's called like spoofing. If you start out with a condom and you like slide it off, they're making that illegal in California.
It should be illegal regardless.
Huh?
I feel like it should be illegal regardless.
Well, it should be, but it's not. So that's the next law being passed.
It shouldn't be illegal. That is
It
not
really
right.
should though.
I know, I agree. Who would do that? But there's people that apparently are doing it.
Yeah, I fucking not.
I would definitely sue somebody like that.
Well, pregnancy, STD, and what else?
Emotional distress.
Right. So you guys weren't talking about that, sorry.
Yes.
That is emotional distress. Who is that?
I mean,
IIED.
yeah, you started off and then, I mean, like, if she said, like, all right, like, you can take it off. All right, cool.
Right. Well, yeah, you need consent to take it.
Yeah, but like,
You both
I'm
need
gonna need
consent.
consent not to use one too though, because if it's cool, like, you feel like you got a condom, all right, bet, that's cool. You know, I ain't really tripping, I really wanna use a condom. But if you a first night thing, bro,
Yeah. You better use a condom.
yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to ride dirty on the first night.
Yeah, relationship-wise, I'm not using, I ain't gonna
But
lie,
I feel like it
relationship-wise-
doesn't matter because you know STDs can be dormant. You can,
Relationship-wise, I'm not.
but even if you're in a relationship, you can still have an STD from or STI from years ago. It could stay dormant and then flare up.
Check up.
It stays more dormant
Yeah,
in
But
women
but
than
the only
guys,
way,
so, yeah.
but the only way is to make sure that you're getting tested regularly. Like,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I gotta get checked up regardless because, like the way my family worked, like the way my family was, like my father, he passed sickle cell on to the females, but it's given to boys. Like,
Oh,
my
really?
brother don't have it. We don't even have to treat or anything, but the girls do. So like, we still gotta go get checked up, and we still gotta pee in cups, and they still gotta drop, they still gotta do other stuff.
that's
So I'm getting checked up even when I don't even want to. For real.
Mr. Trap, nobody's on here. You need to give them an F.
Get on where?
Facts though, she emailed us and everything. I'm in class.
I emailed the entire class. I said I'm doing my presentation today. So if y'all should still come, if y'all can come, please try.
Oh, girl, tomorrow.
And
Unfortunately,
You can't come, it's okay.
yeah,
I couldn't call up for work. You got
What?
class, bro. Your job
Exactly.
not work on your class, bro.
but I think that's that grown lady though.
So you're saying,
She's
so
a
what?
caseworker.
Oh no, for sure. That's my dog.
You just put out an email to the whole class like, dude, please come.
Yeah.
So you're saying I gotta lay the smack down better.
Facts.
Okay, you guys ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Okay. For our opening ritual, I will be starting with a quote from a book called Curvy Girl Sex 101 Body Positive Positions to Empower Your Sex Life. When it comes to getting down, I look at sex like food, and sensuality is its flavor. Like food, sex can be satiating. It feeds our hunger and nourishes our body. You might even argue we need it to live. But if you think about it, making food delicious to eat and crave-worthy relies on flavor. Flavor is unique to the chef preparing the food and then interpreted by the palate of the taster. A food's flavor and thus sensuality can be simple, or it can be sweet or spicy, or it can open a variety of senses. Everyone is his or her own chef, with diners who crave their dishes. So I chose that quote because when I think about sex and how society thinks about sex, I think that they want us to feel shameful for enjoying sex, and sex is a beautiful thing, basically. And I don't think that people should be ashamed of having sex or how they have sex or whatever kinks they have and stuff like that. Like, I feel like it shouldn't be like, ooh, like when someone talks about it. So that's why I chose that, because I felt like it was a beautiful way. I mean, I love food, so I thought it was a beautiful way to like describe sex in a simile or a metaphor type of way. So I'm gonna introduce today's group. Today's group will be on sexual health. As college students, it is important that we keep up with our sexual health. Sex education should not stop in high school. It should be a priority for the rest of our lives. Acknowledging it is the best way to keep us healthy. For the rest of our time here today, we will be doing an activity on the facts and myths about sex. Then we will have a discussion about the activity. This is a safe space, so please feel free to speak openly about how you feel. If you feel moved to speak, please raise your hand and we'll be using this condom as our speaking piece. And before we start our activity, we will do a check-in. Our check-in today will be rose, buds, and thorns. As you may know, a rose has 3 parts of the flower. A bud, if it has not bloomed yet, the thorns on the stem, and the flower, the rose. So for our check-in, the rose will be what you enjoyed so far about the week, one of your highs of the week so far. The thorn will be one thing that you did not enjoy so far this week, or a low. And the bud will be one thing that you're looking forward to for the rest of the week or next week. Everyone will be doing one of each, and we'll be passing around the talking piece. Since I have the talking piece, I'll be starting. I would say my roles would be finishing the scholarship list for the event that I'm doing on Thursday with Brooklyn. We're doing a scholarships and solution program in the Undergraduate Success Center to basically help people get college scholarships for the Thurgood Marshall College Fund. So that's my rose. My thorn would be how long it took me to get my food today to CAF. And then my bud, I'm just ready for spring break. I'm ready to finish my paper, so that's the last assignment I gotta do. It's spring break. Who wants to go next?
Bro, anybody else knows though? Like ceramics.
She got the magnum. I do in my
ceramics
office.
Be so ashy.
I do in my office.
Ooh, something is in my.
She got the magnum,
Is
of
that
course.
drugs?
The magnum.
Thin one. That's a thin one.
Is it
Did somebody poke a hole in it?
I mean, that's a manual.
Hey,
I mean, are they all in?
No, cause like Trojans, like they
Well,
like
I'm talking about.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like bro, man.
It's like wearing a raincoat.
It's like wearing a tight ass.
That's wild, bro. Like it takes away all the feeling.
I know.
What's in your rose and your thorn?
All right. My rose. Get everybody here graduating. Yeah, that's my rose, man. Thorn, bro. I don't know.
We're about to have speed we just took you on. We're about to have speed chase we took you on.
Is that this week?
No, like my week been smooth, bro. Cause like I don't know, it was really like my granddad, bro.
That's what I was going to ask, yeah.
So I haven't really been like engaged in nothing, no negative thoughts or anything, bro. Like my mind has been blank. So I don't know. I don't really have a thorn.
What are you looking forward to for this week or next week?
And what you said? What?
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the summer, bro. This summer I'm about to make so much money.
Period.
So
Dashing?
man. Yes. Like, I'm coming back with a car. I promise you that.
You should.
They're getting cheaper again.
Ready to go. No.
As long as you can poke a hole in it. You're trying to sneak a pregnancy in on
That is
something.
legal too.
I know.
Very.
That's assault.
Okay, yeah. My rose is I'll be consistent in the gym for
My thorn, I try not to think of negative, but like I make everything positive. I'm really not. I'm like straight in life right now. I'm doing better than what I was doing 6 months ago. Drastically. And then my bud is right. My bud. I'm excited to find an internship at the career fair and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's today. Not today.
Yeah, but today is for the College of Business. Ours is for tomorrow.
It's super hot.
It's super cold outside.
Okay, so can you like refresh?
So the rose is like one thing that's going good this week. The thorn is one like low you had this week, and then the bud is what you're looking forward to.
Okay. Rose. No, let's start with thorn. Thorn is the lows, right? So what's a low from this week? I don't know. I don't think I got a low. That's good. I don't think I have a low. So that's good. Which one is the good one?
The rose.
Rose. Rose is next semester is my last like full semester. Like on campus and stuff, and I'm like basically done. Only like 2 more days. So that is cool. And then what's the other one?
The bud, what you're looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to spring break, and I'm looking forward to summer break so I can work this stuff and get my life together.
Okay. Mr. Trump, would you like to go?
I can.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Have to hold the coffee.
They sell these on the HSA. You can use your HSA cards.
Trojans.
Health savings account card. So like on Amazon, they got health savings account, and this money you set aside is tax free, and you can buy these. We got fertility stuff we bought. That would be my bud. She wants to get pregnant one more time, but we're 37 and 45, old man status. The thorn would be paying for it and getting paid and doing other side hustles to make it. Because as Nikita and I were saying, we got paid way more as a practicing social worker than we did as a teacher. So we do our side hustles, and it equals out. So the thorn is not getting home enough to see all the kids and help out and all that. And then the bud is like registration, seeing you all. I can't believe you're all seniors.
That's crazy though.
Like it feels like spring, so it feels like you graduate in a year. I know it's the last week of winter, but it just feels like fast because 4 years ago was 2019, wasn't it? Is that when you all started?
I started in 2018.
Okay. Okay, because that's when I started too. So this will be my first class graduate.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm emotional though. I'm definitely on like when I see you on stage, man.
Yeah.
Man, I might. Oh my God! When I see you, I'm probably gonna bawl my eyes out.
It's exciting. So yeah, that's the.
It's not even proud because it's exciting. I'm like, man, like I really did this.
Right, and then you only have 11 months yet for the advanced standing. I hope it's not hot on May 15th. I hate
Me
that
too.
one. I get like, I rip it off. I'll be like.
I already know it's gonna be hot.
Tiana said her rose is that she's been able to manage her time better. A thorn, she has a lot of assignments to do. And then she's looking forward to her bud is spring break. Me too.
Like after tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You're like, I ain't coming Friday.
I'll come on Friday. Okay.
You can watch on YouTube.
Are you guys ready to start our activity? Okay, let me see. I've never done this, so let's just see how this goes.
I know. Do you have to download shit?
Choose. I
You
forgot.
should. You just gotta go like to Google. So don't we gotta go on our phones or something?
Oh yeah, our devices. You're right.
Mhm.
Computer or phone?
It doesn't matter.
You get a rest of my minutes.
I know you're going to
Shut up.
charge my data.
Like,
I ain't using my data.
Dang, it's taking a long time to load.
The Wi-Fi might suck. Holy shit! So we go to .it.
yeah. Or with the app, I think.
Why is
Who
that-
else uses this? Nikita?
I ain't did this since high school.
Game pin. It sounds creepy.
I put the fantasy music on there.
It's like a cartoon.
Cause I didn't want to put the regular music on there. Why the? Okay, I guess it's winter, but y'all, it took me like 2 hours to make this last night. Yeah, but that's because I didn't have like the list of questions that I wanted on there for real. So it was just like,
Well, I gotta have a pacifier.
huh?
Oh, does it?
No, I'm about to edit it. It's all good.
Or a robot nose ring?
It's all good.
I should just be a mummy.
I'll be an alien for sure.
You still got the fashion.
No. You gotta tell
Oh,
me.
accessory. Here it is.
Where
It's
is
the
it
accessory.
cute? I like that. I like it. It gives
Oh, yeah, here you
the Mexican.
Oh yeah, there's what
Yeah.
I'm weak.
I got to.
And it's only 8 questions, y'all. So.
I was about to say, do I have that much crap on my desktop? I hope not. I thought I cleared off my desktop.
Yeah, no, it's not.
That's you. That's all the work you gotta do.
Yeah. They really just screenshots of stuff like from freshman year when I had to upload.
Did you know
stuff.
you put it all into a folder on your desktop, it'll speed up your computer?
Really?
Yeah, like if your computer's slow, they say create a new folder, put it all into a new into a folder in your because if all that's on your desktop, I do that a lot too, but you gotta put it into a folder like full desktop. That's what I do. It'll make the computer fast.
Y'all ready to start?
Supposedly.
I don't know how to start. Oh. Guess I pressed
Before
start.
the computer dies.
Okay.
It always does that.
This is so cool. I didn't play it before.
You got every already.
Okay. STD and STI testing are only for people who sleep with multiple partners. Fact or myth?
Who said that?
STD and STI testing are only for people who sleep with multiple partners.
Yeah, because you could have like a long-term relationship and they done.
Man, it gotta be multiple. It could be that. I'm saying all it takes is one person.
Oh, I got it. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Bro, how I like?
They changed your answer at the last minute.
Anyone that is sexually active should get tested regularly, no matter how many partners they have or have had. Anyone who has unprotected oral, vaginal, or anal sex can catch an STI, so it is always best to practice safe sex.
True.
I couldn't put pictures on there, y'all, because I wouldn't pay for that. Okay, oral sex is safe sex. Fact or myth?
Shoot. Oh, I did the wrong one.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Y'all
man.
just
I
say
picked the
sex.
wrong one. It's gonna be I picked that.
Is it though?
I mean, you know,
In Catholic school, it is. You just do anal.
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't mean to pick that.
Okay,
I picked back on
Did anybody go to Catholic school?
I did.
I did not.
So she knows.
Oh,
Okay, y'all see the scoreboard?
damn, like I just trying to be like that.
It is false.
Like,
Oral sex is safer if you choose to engage in sexual activity, but
If you have
sexually,
herpes, you can transfer.
but sexually transmitted infections can still be transmitted by oral sex
Get a
due
cold
to the
sore
exchange of bodily fluids.
And go like that, it'll go to genital herpes.
ugh.
Yup.
Yeah.
Herpes goes all 4 ways.
That shit's nasty.
I just learned that in college too, so I started freaking out in college.
Even like chlamydia and gonorrhea and stuff too.
Oh, does it?
Because that's how a lot of people think that lesbians can't get STIs.
Anything?
Yeah, but they can.
Usually
Well,
women
they
are
said
the
that's why.
cloaked carriers.
Yeah,
They
'cause-
show nothing, but they have
Yeah.
everything.
I don't understand why people think that.
You don't think you can get herpes
I
from
don't
cold
understand,
sore?
bro. I don't understand why males think they can't get nothing. Like,
People don't think that lesbians can get
Oh,
That doesn't mean.
Yeah,
because they would.
I mean,
I try to tell. I've been told.
But I'm saying like.
Because I didn't know I like told my doctor that I was interested in women, and then I got a packet
Mm,
of basically information about like how to use contraceptives in
mm.
a same-sex relationship.
They have that latex thing. Like this.
Yeah, it's called a dental dam.
Is that the female?
Yep.
I don't want
No, it's not female condom. Female condom is different.
That goes
that.
inside.
That's the one
Yeah.
you twist up. That's the one.
Yeah, it's
You
too
gotta
much.
twist it up,
You gotta put it in
put it out.
the
Yank it out.
day before. Like no one's doing it.
Put it in the day before.
Like you like with female
Like, what?
with female condoms, you're supposed to put them in like hours before you have sex.
You gotta pee.
You pee with it. Like a tampon. I don't know.
Ugh.
Well,
But
the
the
pee's
pee-
out on the outside.
The pee hole is different from the vaginal
Yeah.
opening.
Oh, I know that.
Right.
This is why we doing this, yeah.
No, it's just.
Even the guys have 2 holes. Did you know that?
Really?
Yep. There's one, so only when you're hard, you can't pee when you're hard, and then that's for the sperm. When you go back down, the pee can come out. That's why, like, if you're halfway and you try to pee, it sprays all over the
Ooh,
seat.
that's
Oh
right.
my
It's
God.
facts. It is facts.
It sprays everywhere, like windshield wiper fluid.
It is facts.
Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Which can be cured, STIs or sexually transmitted infections, or STDs, sexually transmitted diseases?
Oh, I
Which
picked the
can
wrong
be
one.
cured?
Yep, which can be cured.
I don't even know.
Wow, I picked the wrong one.
Well, no, not both.
Cured, not treated.
I picked the wrong one, bro.
Did I pick? Oh, I picked the wrong one. Ooh. Catching up. So, wait, infections can be cured.
Yes.
Yeah.
Diseases cannot.
STIs are curable with antibiotics or other medicines. STDs are not curable but are treatable and can be managed with other medicines as well.
Like herpes and Valtrex.
Herpes is a STI.
HPV and HIV.
Media is a STI.
What can you treat HPV with?
Oh, no.
Lasers. I think they cut it off with lasers.
So I said, I heard they found like the cure to like AIDS and stuff, like the elephant shit.
Oh,
Yeah, real talk.
they do have a lot of pills that can, like Magic Johnson stayed alive 30
You get a
years.
shot in the butt, all type of stuff. Like I only knew it from this one girl. My boy's sister had that shit. I'm just like, hey, I asked her, how did you know you had it? She's like, I went to the bathroom, that shit was burning. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
And that breaks down like your what's the name. But
That's
some
when
people
the whole
some
system-
people can be born with HIV as well. Or get it through because HIV can be spread through breast milk. So
HIV can?
mhm.
I guess it makes sense because saliva.
It's a
blood.
it's a bodily fluid. Saliva, sharing needles, breast milk,
Poop.
and sperm.
Oh yeah, sperm and baby poop.
Okay. Next question. Pulling out before ejaculation is safe.
Pull and pray.
Huh?
Pull and pray.
What you mean by
I know the answer to this.
Like the
Like
pull-out
you think
method.
you won't get them pregnant too. You're like, all right, cool, I'm done, and then you still
Like if you
can
pull
get-
out before you come.
In fact, I think that's how I got somebody pregnant. At age 6. What's that?
Men discharge bodily fluids before the ejaculation phase, and women also produce vaginal fluids during arousal. And the exchange of bodily fluids could cause pregnancy and or sexually transmitted infections, even if one pulls out before ejaculation. So the pull-out method does not work.
What you mean the pull-out method don't work?
Like if you pull out before you come, that doesn't mean that they still won't get pregnant because pre-cum is still.
That's why I say, yeah, most definitely.
She's giving you the answer.
Most definitely. I'm already knowing.
Oh, okay, that is the answer. I thought that was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
question.
That's why, that's why when I was younger, I ain't never dropped for nothing.
Birth control is only used when someone is sexually active and wanting to avoid pregnancy.
No, that's false, bro. You can put on birth control before you become sexually active.
For acne?
I guess I'm pressing it.
Like my mom put my little sister on birth control just because her body started forming.
She's all pissed.
I think you gotta pick it faster. I feel like
Yeah.
I'll take it before this said one answer.
False. Many women use birth control as a way to treat acne, regulate their menstrual cycles, and many other things. It is not only used for people who do not want to get pregnant. Emergency contraceptive can be used for up to 5 days after having unprotected sex, like a Plan B.
That's a lot. That's a trick question. So I think it's.
I chose mid. I chose mid. Like,
Emergency contraceptive, that's like Plan B.
But there are other emergency
but you gotta
contraceptives
think though. That's I got
besides.
that wrong.
We all got it wrong.
We all got that wrong.
Yes, you did.
How is that a fact?
Listen.
Because you can use Plan B.
But I'm just saying, though, how do you know you're pregnant?
And that's another misconception. Emergency contraceptive cannot be used if you're already pregnant. It just stops the process from happening. It's not an abortion pill.
Yeah.
It just stops the eggs from going to your fallopian tubes. It like stops it in the process. The emergency contraception is a contraception pill. The emergency contraception
She yelled.
pill is sometimes called the morning after pill. The emergency contraception pill should be taken as soon as possible. There are 2 types of emergency contraception that work for up to 4 or 5 days after sex, and they're both more effective when taken as soon as possible. So there's something called it's called Ella, I think. Let me look it up. And I actually didn't know this until I was doing a study with Planned Parenthood, and like they were basically talking about it. Yeah, it's called Ella. It's the morning after for up to 5 days after sex. And also, another thing people don't know is that there is a weight limit on the Plan B pill. So if you're 150 pounds or over, it's most likely that you would need to use 2 for it to be effective. So it's most likely that you would need to use 2 for it to be effective. So keep that in mind, y'all.
Athena and the Clydesdale Marathon.
Also, this is not related, but the Depo shot is a form of birth control, and the Depo shot makes women of color gain more weight than any other race.
A lot of birth control makes women gain weight.
Yeah. I have the next one on. I feel like that's the best one. And I can tell you why.
Because your hormones are putting out almost like your brain, so you store fat cells and
What's
stuff.
in your arm?
The implant. It's different. It's different forms of them.
Yeah, like I know for a fact one of you, they put one in your arm.
They put one in there.
Yeah.
The T, it goes like
Yeah,
this.
but that one will fall out.
So how do y'all like how do y'all do your other one too? Knowing that thing is up there, like
Up here.
It goes way up into your
I don't know
uterus.
the one
It goes into your uterus through your cervix, not the vaginal canal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the vaginal canal is clear, like 8 inches, but then you got cervix and uterus.
But some people have had theirs like come out, fall
Yeah.
out.
Oh yeah, you
Or
can
how
like
they
pull it
can't-
out and shit.
Yeah, or that they
Or
can't
it
feel
just
it like when they have
Oh
sex.
god,
Yeah.
that would hurt though too if you're
I'm
like
about to say,
hitting
that
it.
hurt, bro.
But the
Especially
one-
dude, cause like,
I be forgetting I had this. I ain't-
They
Right.
wouldn't be able to
Like,
feel it.
one that's in my arm is so like, man, like, I be forgetting stuff.
I mean, but you still play it safe, right?
I feel like I did, cause the only thing with me that would happen was that my hormones like was a little out, like my mood swings was a little crazy, and it take a little time for your regular secretion. Like, is that it?
So the next question is, you can tell if someone has a sexually transmitted infection or STI. True or myth?
They got herpes and that shit. No, they can't tell they got an infection. I say fact, bro.
Because they switch sides and
Yeah,
try to
like,
trick
oh
you.
my
I
God,
noticed
bro.
that.
Mr. Drop, next time you're not playing. It is true that someone might have symptoms of a sexually transmitted infection, but not always. Most people, especially women, do not experience symptoms at all. The only way that one might know that they have a sexually transmitted infection is by getting tested. And like I said, even say you're with a new partner and you had a partner from two relationships ago, but you didn't have any symptoms, so you never got checked. STIs can remain dormant in your body. So you wouldn't know where it's like, no, I'm not sleeping around on you, but this test is saying this. And also some STIs, some people realize that they have STIs by like women getting yeast infections, because yeast infections can then trigger it to be undormant and then give you symptoms as well, along with that yeast infection.
I feel like yeast infections is like probably the most common because like you can get a yeast infection from anything, tight clothes and
Yeah,
like anything for real.
but it can still make the STI like
Yeah. But I feel like the most dangerous STD is herpes because you won't know that person got it unless it flare up.
Yeah, that is scary.
And this way
That's
it's
scary, bro. Like imagine you sleep with that person one night, right?
Mhm.
And they ain't got nothing going on.
Mhm.
Next day you wake up, bro, the whole area just flared.
Yeah.
Now you don't know what to do. They told you.
It depends.
herpes, but
It depends on what type of herpes that they have, though.
Simplex
Because
1 or Simplex 2.
yeah,
herpes is herpes to me.
no, it's not, because some people have cold sores. They don't get genital warts at all. It's two different kinds. People that get cold sores, they could have got kissed by her auntie when they was younger. That's how my mom is. Like, she get little cold sores by her mouth and stuff like that, but she's never had anything genital, like in her genital area. It's just that's what happened when she was younger. So
Well, I say, like me personally, bro, I ain't got nothing against cold sores. As long as you treat this shit right, bro, and get rid of it, I don't really care for real. But the other one, no. Like, ain't no, I can't judge nobody. That's not my place. It's not my job.
yeah,
But nah, man.
I understand.
Come on, keep running out of time.
Oh, I am.
3.5 minutes.
There are no contraceptions that can be used for oral sex. Fact or myth? Dang, I really ran out of time, y'all. I'm not even done.
Oh, well, crank it out. We're here with you, 4 minutes strong.
I about to say, yeah, I dropped that class. So.
Okay. Dental dams are a kind of contraception that can be used during oral sex. Flavored condoms are also a kind of contraception that can be used for oral sex. Flavored condoms should not be used for vaginal or anal sex. It is only for oral sex. A lot of people don't know
I don't know why would you want to put that up there anyway.
It's all
Exactly.
sweet.
that.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
people really do not know that, y'all. Okay. I need to. Oh, was that it? That was it, y'all.
Rocky in the last place for sure.
Okay. We all learned something today, and that's what matters. Like, Mr. Chop, you're not playing with us anymore. Like, you're not.
It was so close.
It was close. Well, that is it, y'all.
Because he kept switching sides, bro, and I would click your thing fast.
That's hilarious.
Okay. Well, since we don't have enough time, I just want you guys to think about these questions. What did you think about the activity? Did anything surprise you? Did you learn anything? I really hope that y'all learned something. But yeah. To close out, I want to say, I would like to tell you all that sex is not a shameful act. It is human nature. Everyone deserves to have pleasurable and safe sex. You should not feel ashamed because you care about your sexual health. And with that, I would like to share another quote with you all. No amount of talking about sex is going to diminish the mystery of the experience of it. Sex is sacred, not secret. Christine LaPlante.
True.
And that is it, y'all. Good job. Thank you. I got you.
Oh, you finished with for real 60 seconds on the notes.
Really?
That's good. Yeah,
Let's see it.
that was like perfect timing.
Did y'all like that? Did y'all learn something?
Right?
So what class you taking next semester? Because I got nothing but electives in general practice.
I'm taking nothing but electives in January too.
Like,
I do. Are you thinking of taking her
Yeah, but I'm taking mine for my minor.
right now?
Most of them are just criminal justice classes for field practice.
She's right here right now. Dr. Karen Johnson Jordan. You guys have her?
No, I don't have her. I had her.
That's how you get the paid internship or the paid, like, the bonus pay when you graduate and work for CPS.
Y'all, if that was, I would have got.
I'm gonna talk to her right now.
Or we can do them right now.
Oh, yeah, $120 for doing that.
Oh, Nikita already did it?
No, she
I was
didn't do
doing
it.
that.
This is for,
I was making money.
Probably
when
got
I
paid
can
for
do
it.
the class. I'm not doing it, but I'm not.
Okay.
And you gotta think like it's private too.
Yeah.
He I didn't find me a girlfriend, man.
Oh, kind of like the girl circle, right? Okay.
Yeah, so you can probably see it.
Okay. Okay.
On the smallest money,
Okay. You believe she took the whole time? She ran it literally from when you left until now.
And that's how long it's supposed to be?
That's how a group would be. I'm okay if you guys do 15 to 20 minutes, so you can drag it out. So you know what you need to add. Have you added them yourself ever before?
With the classes?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I know I gotta put, is gym practice on
it is. Yeah, you got Gen Prep 3.
here? So.
There's somebody else blowing me up for class too. That's crazy.
Everybody's like, her office too. We talking long ago.
Oh, she had like 5 people in there. I know, everybody's ready.
Okay. So I don't have my check sheet all the way up there.
But you remember it.
I'll be looking at my transcript and then I'll be looking at the check sheet.
Okay.
Almost kind of everything. It's just
Identical.
I
Okay,
for
so
criminal justice, I'm a minor.
did you do intro to psych and intro to soc?
Into the social.
And critical thinking?
Yeah, I take critical thinking, I know that for sure.
Intro to psych, intro to soc, physical science, you need 2 science.
So I took,
Water resources. Oh, you did, okay. All right, so then are you just on electives? For real?
Sure am.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. It looks like you got everything, but I'm always,
So the only thing for social work that I need, that I think that's left. Or do I have
oh, it's still running.
these are social work electives.